Hi, Karina here, your Lucid Living Coach. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm a transformational intuitive life coach and astrologist, and I'm here to give you the collective energy that's happening for this week. Now, the new moon in Aquarius is happening on Thursday the 11th, and that is happening at 11:05 a.m. Pacific time. It's at, I believe, 23 degrees. I'll get right into that. First, I wanted to say today is Monday when I'm filming this, the 8th. Today, the moon is in Capricorn and the sun is conjunct Mercury retrograde. So we could have had a hard time getting moving today, but once we did, things just started to get done because Mercury still kind of does its job as being one to get things, the small little things done. Like it was really nice to kind of wrap up old projects. And with the moon being in Capricorn, there was very little to no emotion. So we can get that awesome work done that we needed to get done. Now, tomorrow is kind of a different story. Tomorrow is the 9th on Tuesday, and the moon is going to be conjunct Pluto. And that's a really intense because it moves into Aquarius later that day. So in the morning around 10 o'clock is when the moon is conjunct Pluto. We might feel that emotional transformation that is happening within. And this is going to play out for the remainder of the week, which leads up to this new moon. Pluto is in new territory and it's going to be moving towards new territory from where it was last year before its retrograde. New things are coming to light for us that we need to look at deeper and to transmute it, to make it work for us. And it's a lot of stuff that's happening from the past or that has happened in the past or repeating patterns that we're looking to change, which is really great. Now, the universe is going to help us do this. And it might be a sudden and it might be painful, but it will definitely be necessary. Now, on Wednesday, we have Mercury square Mars. Okay, so this happens actually Tuesday night around 11. Most people are sleeping, but if you're not, that's some energy that could be hard to work through as far as if you have someone else around you. Communication and Mars. Okay, Mars is anger and it's passion. It could be a violent type of transit. And so you just want to be careful of what you say before you say it. Okay. Think about it. Now we come to Thursday, which is the new moon in Aquarius. And I'm just going to adjust this on my astro.com app and just see what's going on. So yes, it is at 23 degrees and it will switch into Pisces that evening, midnight, around midnight. So all day on Thursday, we're going to have this Aquarian moon, which usually Aquarius is about cultivating like friendships and groups and connections. And on the other hand, it really likes its freedom. And that's the difference between the Saturn Uranus ruler. One likes to have structure within its connections, and the other one just wants to be different and be set apart from the group, even though it likes to do things within the group. Now, this new moon in Aquarius is happening at 23 degrees, which is a numerology 5. This has to do with change, and there is going to be a lot of change from looking at this chart and meditating on it. And I've been getting a lot of dreams too pertaining to cryptocurrencies. And I've been talking about this for the last couple of years, how the new age of Aquarius is the new world with the new value systems, which is cryptocurrencies. We are seeing that on the rise, and it's becoming more popular. And things that start moving and evolving very quickly need also a lot of adjustments. Okay, with that being said, Aquarius is about the collective changing the world through innovative ideas and inducing social change. Because we're in the era of air and Aquarius energy, we are seeing a lot of the change happening in the areas of our group and network. Okay, we are being asked to be more of a humanitarian, look like forward thinking, innovative, and a bit unconventional. And this could be either in our jobs or in our businesses or the way that we manage and create income and value for ourselves. Which, okay, so this is weird that Valentine's Day is always an Aquarius season. And Aquarius is more about the love for the collective than just that love for one intimate partner. Valentine's Day really started, I think it was like a saint or something. But because Aquarius is about having fun and love for the group and the number of people and not just the one person, for the new moon, we have a lot of energy in the area of Aquarius. We have Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, the sun, and the moon. The new moon is when the sun and the moon are conjoined together and they merge their energies. So how we're feeling is being projected correctly into the way that we are actually portraying ourselves. Our outer and inner awareness are synchronized, which is a really good thing. And all new moons have the parts of fortune on the ascendant, and I find that it is really good energy because it's jump starting a new cycle and growth. And with growth, we also have growing pains, but we also see things starting to shift and move, which is a reinforcer in itself. And we get excited. All right. So Venus conjunct Jupiter at exactly 12 degrees. Holy moly. This is about communicating our love and values. Venus is being the planet of a feminine, as well as our values, personal enjoyment, desires, and what we are attracted to conjoins with energy of the sky god, luck, expansion, adventure, possibility. So we could be coming into, if you're risque, windfalls or windfalls in love, connections and excitement could be found under this influence. This is the time to enjoy this expansive energy and connect with others or the ones that you love. Let people know if you have feelings for them or you care about them or you'd like to grow closer or level up in your relationship. Let love in and be love. So blessings are being bestowed upon us now with Jupiter in Aquarius conjoining Venus and Mercury. Now, Mercury is the planet of communication and how we perceive things. This is an energy where we're starting to communicate what we really want and value, because those have changed a lot. So if we know what we love and value, we're going to be more apt to express our love and our appreciation for that special someone. If not, you might not get a whole lot out of this transit, but pain and sorrow and loneliness. Another aspect I saw was Saturn square Uranus. Now, this doesn't happen very often because they are outer planets, maybe once every 14 years. There is some tension here with the restriction is being felt over the collective and our desire to start creating the change we desire. This could be around our business, finances, resources, assessing like our valuables or our money. This transit happens, like I said, every 14 years. This most likely will be very frustrating for most. And my advice is to remain flexible and open to new opportunities or changes that are more available than what you initially had in mind. Now, the fixed energies might have a little harder time with this. Leos, Aquariuses, Taurus, and Scorpio. Those are the fixed ones. Look at eliminating what is creating stress, anxiety, and tension. If it is your relationships or your career or your job or the place that you live, look at shifting that. Commitments pertaining to friendships or groups or how you make money could be causing stress. Now is the time that you want to free yourself from those restrictions. So, example, if you've always worked in hospitality and you haven't been able to find a job in hospitality, maybe it's time to look into something that is available or learning a new trade. All right, moving on to Jupiter and Venus, square Lilith. Oh, now Lilith. To me, Lilith is associated with the energy of a fucus. It's more the darker aspects of the feminine. It's the hidden, it's the things that are a little more taboo. I see her as being like Pluto's like counterpart, but feminine counterpart. So Lilith transits can be great times to turn inward or start something that like sets us down a new spiritual path in a personal way or a professional way. Whatever is being touched is really set off which road you go down. So this may be challenging, even painful, and we may want more understanding from those around us or what we're going through. So try to be sensitive for anyone that's going through a lot, like a lot of transformation. It could be a death, a pain point, a loss. And this is referring to changes in the things that we love and value, especially if we are not receiving receptivity or benefit out of the things that we have loved. Most likely, whatever it is that Lilith is touching will most likely either have a transformation or transmute some area of your life. And Lilith is in Taurus right now, while Saturn is in Aquarius. So look at your chart to see where those are. With the new moon having a lot of squares present, this is naturally going to bring a lot of challenges and unexpected changes. With the Lilith also squaring over to Venus, we might be feeling like energetically unstable. It's really just trying to find a solution of getting the love and the value that we want without having to feel like we need to like make it happen or dominate it or get everything that you expected out of a connection. So learning just to go with the flow and enjoy the process within and look for the inner beauty and harmony. Being somewhat in conflict with your individuality and the conformity could also be highlighted. Definitely can spice things up and make life a bit interesting, like it hasn't already, right? So yeah, I mean, just expect a lot of changes and a lot of evolutions and aha moments during this transit. Mercury square Mars, okay, and I talked about this. It's a slow moving because Mercury's retrograde, but all I have to say about this is be careful before speaking. A lot of like speaking before thinking and Freudian slips can really create some volatile disagreements and broken hearts. Yeah. All right. So moving on to a Pluto sextile Neptune and Cirrus. Now, Pluto is still in Capricorn, like I said, and Neptune is in Pisces and Cirrus is in Pisces. Now, it's more making a sextile to Cirrus and Neptune, but you have the opportunity to look closely at your weaknesses and probe a little deeper. Getting past illusions to the truth can clear up many misconceptions. Things that were once distorted could come into focus. You could be more sensitive to energies, and your superpowers will be enhanced or heightened. You will want to do better and create something new, which is from the newfound information that you have been collecting during this transit. But I mean, really, that's that's all I see. I mean, Mars is sextiling. No, it's semi-sextiling the North Node. So it's definitely working with bringing us closer to the truth in getting the real experience from what we are learning instead of getting our experiences through just someone else telling us. Okay, so we're actually getting like tangible, concrete lessons that we're learning. And that's sometimes not the best lesson, but I think that it gives us more empathy, clarity, and understanding. And sometimes it makes us want to listen to others a little more, maybe how they see things. With all that being said, thank you for joining and thank you for liking and subscribing to my videos. I appreciate every single one of you, and I, would really appreciate you sharing my YouTube channel. I have a goal of getting 1,000 subscribers, so I can start doing super chats and more stuff on YouTube. I also have some announcements, and I'm pretty excited about it. The announcement is my book launch that's happening February 26th. Break Free to Peace, Love, and Unity. So mark your calendars so you can be a part of the celebration and the launch party. I'll be having the Zoom links that day, and for a limited time, we are going to be having the special rate of $199 for the book launch. I will be posting those links on my social media page, platforms like Facebook, I'm Lucid Living Movement, and then Instagram, I'm Lucid_living_coach, and I'll post it on Twitter and WordPress. So you can get most of my social media platforms through my Instagram bio page. And if you would like to support me in other ways besides astrology and card readings, which you can find on my website, www.lucidlivingmovement.com, you can find my jewelry. I make crystal jewelry. I have my planet bracelets, new moon bracelets, crystal bracelets. I explain the astrological connections with crystals and their benefits to each zodiac sign, and natural anti-aging skincare. that I've been using since 2014. And I have toilet seat art that I've been doing since 2013. And you can find that at www.creativecommodes.com. And I will leave the links below. And I also have these awesome astrology merch hoodies and tote bags and t-shirts. And it's of my colorful lion that I painted, and I went ahead and printed it. And on the back, it says Lucid Living Movement down the back, and it's pretty cool. The left and the right eye on opposing sides of the tote bags. I absolutely am in love with these colorful merch, and if you would like to buy those, the link is below. It's my Teespring website is where I sell them. So thank you so much for sticking around, and let this sudden awakening to your magical self spark excitement and positive shifts going forward. I'm super excited about this new moon in Aquarius. I just feel like it has a lot of love, hope, and change for the better, even if it's painful, because giving birth is painful, but it's necessary to get the beautiful new beginning. For every new beginning, there has to be an ending, you know, and we're all shifting into a new area of our life, and the universe is showing us what exactly is important to us individually in our lives and what we could have appreciation for and what has made us stronger during this whole crazy journey that we have been on since 2020. So thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing my videos, and you have a peaceful and beautiful transformation. Bye.